Okay, so the Superman slide, it's basically to get yourself into the snake. The reason to do it, it's not just because it looks cool, it's an efficient way to get in there, it's fast, it gives you less chance of getting hit. Run full speed, it can be used anywhere in the field, but predominantly to enter the snake.
This is the football slide. It serves a couple purposes. One of them is to stop your forward momentum when you're going into the bunker. The other one is to try and get underneath any paint that's being laid at you off the break.
I'm going to show you how to turn a semi-automatic gun into a fully automatic. It's called walking the trigger. So basically you just put your hand flat like this and then you just tap the trigger like this. You don't want to curl your fingers or else your finger will go slow, and this is a demonstration. So basically what that does, it keeps your opponent into his bunker so your teammates could move up and shoot him out.
So what I'm going to talk to you guys about today is switching hands, alright? There's a few benefits when you be able to switch hands, be able to shoot both sides. When you come out on the right, you want to keep a tight profile, basically your elbow down. You don't want to be out chicken winging or anything. You want to come out. Alright, now if you go over and you go to switch hands and you do this, you're exposing your whole body. So what I'll do is I'll actually just kind of flip over and just switch over. The way I became efficient with that is when I sit at home in front of the TV, I just sit there, practice in front of the TV switching hands. And that helped me with my accuracy coming out here in practice.
Snap shooting, you can use it for many different things. For example, if someone's locking you down, you can easily take a shot and maybe get him. You can just shoot, and try to move up if he went back in.
Snake is important because once you bump up as much as you can get many kills. Like you can shoot the back Dorito, you can shoot center, you'll get as much kills as you can once you reach snake. The snake is the most important. If you survive the snake, you can dominate the whole field. To survive the snake, you have to be really low. Once you get into snake, you have to be really low. Gun is always up, ready to take the shot, whoever wants to take a shot at you.
Swabbing the barrel is the definition of it simply is when you've got a ball break in your barrel, it's usually really wet and it's slippery, so the balls tend to fly everywhere and you get more ball breaks. So what's the benefits of swabbing the barrel is if you have a ball break inside, you just slip your swab inside fully and take it out. And what simply all the paint goes on the swab and therefore your barrel's clean again. So it allows you to continue shooting straight and accurate and pinning down whoever you're holding down.
We're going to talk about reloading, and the most mistakes that new players do is keeping their guns down while reloading, and that gives an easy target for the opponent to shoot you. This also gives an advantage to the other player to move in while you're not seeing, because you're focusing on your rotor and the pod. So now I'm going to show you how to do it.
It's very important to call yourself out right way, because if you didn't do it, your enemy will have fun to shooting you. Put your hands in your head and put the gun in the air and you walk slowly, get off on the field.
On a break, I raise my gun and shoot in front of the bunker. I shoot where the enemy is going. Then the enemy runs up to my paint.
Alright, we're going to talk about a soft breakout. Basically a soft breakout is where we're going to try to take the corners. You're just going to have a couple of guys run out, not shooting, and try to slide into the bunker. And the reason why they don't want to shoot, say they're going against a heavy laning team, the chances are a lot less of them being clipped on the way out.
Okay, a hard breakout is when you're a bit more aggressive, all of your team. In this case, there's 3 of us. We'll all have our guns up, all aiming. The objective is to hit one of them at the start, and it'll make the rest of the game easy.
A medium breakout is when 2 players are shooting down the lanes and 1 player runs either towards the snake or the Doritos. You might take out the players on the break, so while you're shooting them, you're pinning them into their bunker. Your other player could move up and try to reach them from behind. Hey, I'm going to teach you how to make your enemy fear from shooting you. It's called pushing in and shooting with one hand. So basically, you just have to push in, go to your next bunker. While you're doing that, you have to put your gun up and shoot with one hand. What this will do, it will make him take cover. While you're moving up to the next bunker, he won't know where you are, so you could easily shoot him out.
I'm going to show you how you're going to confuse your enemy. For instance, he's on a bunker. All you have to do is very simple. Just keep shooting at his bunker. Do not let him go out. That'll give your team a very good opportunity to bump up to places that he doesn't know, and possibly by the time he actually realizes how far your team's off the field, he'll be shot. I now want to talk about communication. The reasons why communication is very important is because 1, you want to know where the enemy is at all times. If you don't, you might make a dumb move and get hit. Second reason is to know when your players are out or in the game. If you don't communicate, you don't know how many players you've got left on your team. 3, to know when to bump up, to know when the enemy has bumped up. When someone says something, all the other players should repeat. For example, if I say G1, all my other players have to say G1 as well. G1 means when you get a kill of your opponent. So if you shoot a guy of your opponent's side, you say G1 and your team echoes it, and everyone knows.
Stick one, 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 stick one. G1, sticks up, sticks up, sticks up.
I'm going to tell you how to play unpredictable. For example, if you shoot from the right side, you shoot from the left side once again. And when you shoot on top of your bunker, you should shoot under your bunker, like beneath, and you should mix your locations.
One fatal mistake that'll take two-thirds of your team out is if you get shot and referee comes and checks you while you're still playing, he'll call a 1-for-1. Not only you are out, even the closest teammate next to you is out, and if you start off with 3 men, you're down to 1.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm going to show you a fatal mistake that'll make you lose your whole team. It's when you get shot and you wipe that hit you, and if the ref sees it, he's going to call a 3-for-1. What a 3-for-1 is not only you are out, even your other 2 players are out. So if you're playing a 3-man, your whole team's out.
What I'm going to talk about now is hitting the sweet spot. Alright, basically what you want to do is you want to shoot where the person's going, not where they're currently at. These aren't real guns, so they're not going to travel that fast to be able to hit the person as they're running. So shoot just ahead of where they're at, hit that sweet spot, everybody's happy.